Brian McCall's arrest?
That's right.
No voy a matarles hasta que no comiencen a producir. Sí.
Wow, look at him work. Oh, Jane. Who are you bringing to the party tonight?
Al Brandywine.
Ah, a heartthrob.
No, he's the superintendent of my apartment building. With my schedule, the only way I ever get to see a man outside the office is when I'm having problems with the plumbing.
Jane, sit down. Now you take a memo. Reminding me to find somebody and fix you up.
Oh, right away. Oh, I'm going to sign that one and frame it in gold. I'll call Dr. Matecki.
I'm afraid we're having labor problems on the oil well.
Yeah, it sounds as though you were handling everything very well. Muy buen
We'll see.
trabajo.
We'll see. I should get out to the construction site and see how Steve is doing.
Okay.
Have you seen Ted Channing today?
No. But I'm sure that he'll be checking in.
All right. Lucinda, what was Craig doing here earlier?
Craig came to see me on a personal matter.
All right.
You know something, baby? You ought to start learning to handle your emotions as well as you handle those Mexicans, you know? You walked in there, your eyes were blazing with a green-eyed monster of jealousy. It was obvious to Sierra and Craig and everyone.
I hate seeing them together.
Forbidden fruit is always the most attractive. If you keep pressing this with Sierra, Craig will become increasingly attracted to her.
Lucinda, what do you expect me to do?
Just be a husband. Just be a good husband to her. And then the fantasies she has about Craig, whatever they are, and they are fantasies, they'll fade away.
Hi, Tonio. I kind of expected you to be at the site this morning.
I'm on my way out there now. I'll talk with you later.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I can't believe that he didn't say anything about seeing Craig here earlier.
Darling, I think that he is trying. He is trying to subdue his jealousy about Craig.
That'd be great.
Mr. McKechnie's out, but I left a message.
Thank you, Jane. You know, I am good as my word. I'm sending Tonio to Mexico, and you can go with him, and you can have that honeymoon that you never had.
Dr. Dixon is here to see you, Mrs. Walsh.
Send him in.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Hi, Sierra.
John, hi.
Can I have a word with your mother-in-law?
Darling, find Jane and look over the seating arrangements, and if you don't like something, change it.
There's a problem here I think we ought to work out before it's too late.
Problem? About what?
I found your daughter in Dustin's room early this morning. He was wearing nothing but a towel, and she's climbing all over him.
Can't stand the thought of me being here and you being at Harbor next year, Dustin.
Yeah, well, the way things are going, I'll probably be here next year.
I'm sorry if I got you in trouble.
I don't want to talk about it now, because I have a physics final in 10 minutes, and I remember nothing about the subject.
I guess I'm to blame for that, too.
No, I just wish you would have picked a better time to quiz me about Meg. Every time I turn around, someone wants an explanation from me, and I'm sick of that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk to you.
All right, it's okay. I've done it to you plenty of times.
Yeah. I guess that's why what we have is so great.
I know. That's why I don't want to lose it. Yes, hello, Mrs. Bennett. This is Ivor Snyder. Yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah, I'm trying to find Mr. Channing. No, it's business. Oh, I see. Well, what about Betsy Andropoulos or Mr. Hendritzi? Oh, okay. No, don't tell him I called. No. Bye.
Who's Mrs. Bennett?
She's Tad's housekeeper at the lodge. She hasn't seen anybody.
If Tad's not up to something, why would he go through the trouble of telling Lucinda not to let Tonio know where he can be reached? I mean, Tad knows that Tonio and Steve are friends, so what's he doing?
I don't know. I mean, what did Betsy say when she called Sierra last
Only
night?
that they were close to finding Emily and that they were going to try to make it back here in time for Sierra's party.
See? I mean, I really don't think Tad is up to anything. I mean, really, he hasn't tried to take any jobs away from Steve.
Why the sudden interest in helping Betsy?
I don't know. I just think we ought to just wait till Betsy gets back, you know? Just... Wait, I have a party to plan. What time is it? Hello? Oh, Mama's home. Mama? Hi, baby. Yes, hi. Oh, I'm so hungry. My little... We haven't eaten in days. I can't offer you a thing.
Oh, dear.
I know.
I don't want anything to eat. I just made the mistake of eating an awful breakfast on the airplane. I feel a little sick to my stomach.
Oh.
Hi, Craig.
how are you?
Where's Maggie? Is she not here?
No, she finished her exams and went into Oakdale to invite Lily and Dusty to the party. And she's going to invite Dr. Dixon and Mrs. Walsh, too.
Oh. How dare you, John? How dare you come here and accuse my beautiful Lily of being a seductress with your silly Dustin?
Well,
and
look
it was the other way
at you.
around.
Look
It
at you.
certainly
Listen to you. No wonder your daughter is so neurotic. But at her age, these things can have terrible consequences.
My daughter knows all about that kind of thing.
Look, I wouldn't count on it. Dustin is only human. Now, she keeps jumping all over him like this. She may find herself in a family way. Now, that's the end of Harvard for him. It's the beginning of real trouble for you and for me.
New Physopuff Disposa-Puffs. Disposa oil, Disposa grime. With your cleanser, deep clean and dispose each time. Each textured sponge gently lifts away dull dead skin. Beautiful. New Physopuff Disposa-Puffs.
It's a jungle out there, filled with bug bites, cuts, and scrapes.
Hey, Mom!
So keep Campho-Phenique handy. It instantly stops pain and helps speed healing. Campho-Phenique for fast first aid relief.
You know, soft cleansers are a great idea, except for one thing. They don't clean that well.
Introducing one that does. Now there's a new soft cleanser that cleans so well it lets the shine come through. New Mr. Clean Soft Cleanser with an active formula that actually cuts through grease and grime on contact. So new Mr. Clean cleans better.
He basically cleans with lots of muscle and lets the shine come through.
You're quite a man.
The better cleaning soft cleanser. New from Mr. Clean.
Know what's missing in Pringles light potato chips? A lot of the fat you get in regular potato chips. And you'll never miss it.
Know what else is missing in Pringles Light? A lot of the salt in their regular chips. You'll never miss it. Know what's not missing? You guessed it.
Pringles Light in the silver can. Less fat, less salt, and so much flavor you'll never miss what's missing.
Never.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Mr. Clean. For a clean so shiny you have to ask, is it wet or is it dry? And by Pringles Potato Chips. Regular, light, rippled, cheesums, and sour cream and onion. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Thursday. Surprise! One right after the other.
Dad?
On Crazy Like a Fox. Then a new romance turns into a painful tragedy.
The lady has multiple sclerosis.
Trapper John M.D. And on Knots Landing.
If I were you, I'd start driving an armored car.
Things get hot for Abby. Thursday.
Tonight on CBS.
Come on, Killa. Let's go home. I feel like having a sandwich. A big, juicy sandwich with those great steakum sandwich steaks. I can just taste it. Piles of fried onions, peppers, and cheese. It will be the most monumental steakum steak sandwich ever. And anything that falls on the floor is yours.
Steakum, the sandwich steak that's pure beef and pure delicious.
There's a great new way to knock out bad breath. New Chlorette stick gum. It's the only stick gum that has Actazole with chlorophyll to fight bad breath. Knock out bad breath with Chlorette, the breath deodorant.
Professional dental technicians use instruments like this to remove denture stain. Efferdent's powerful Blue Action formula can help you keep that professional-looking clean. Professional strength Efferdent removes even stubborn stains between teeth.
Join us for a night of terrific entertainment and a dazzling fireworks show.
The We're For Buffalo Waterfront Festival, 7 o'clock, July 3rd at LaSalle Park.
Watch News 4 meteorologist Mike Syka. And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
John Dixon, I think I've had enough. Please leave my house.
Look, throwing me out of here is not going to solve the problem.
The problem? No, it is not a problem. It is your problem. You are probably the one who caused the problem.
What are you talking about?
I have not forgotten, John. Perhaps you have. The time when you were leching after Sierra. Yes, you were.
No.
You did everything you could to seduce that
What
poor
the hell has that got to do with Dusty
I'll tell
and
you what
Lily?
it has to do. That poor Dusty has the misfortune to have you for his role model. No wonder he gets into trouble.
You know, it's impossible to talk to you when you get nutty like this.
I am nutty.
Yes, you're beginning to
driving
look
me
like
nuts.
it.
What are you doing out here, Miss Snyder?
Oh, the cook was just telling me that Mrs. Walsh was in here. She is in there.
It's not ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Hello, dear. Why aren't you in school?
Well, actually, I graduated this morning. I came to invite you to my graduation party.
Oh, that's very sweet, darling. I'm getting a big party myself tonight for Antonio and Sierra.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason we arranged to make the party early, so that you could come beforehand.
I'm sorry. It's just not going to work out. It's bad timing.
Oh. Well, what about you, Sierra? Could you and your husband come?
Oh, it's so sweet of you to invite us, but we've got so much to do. I'm sorry.
Well, if you can, please try. I'd love it, and I know Lily would love it, too.
All right, I'll try.
And what about you, Dr. Dixon?
Sure, I'd love to, Meg.
I'm sorry you can't come, Mrs. Walsh. I guess Iva was right.
Iva was right? Iva was right about what, dear?
Well, she said not even to bother asking you, because even if Lily was there, that you wouldn't come.
I'm not defending his actions, Duncan, but Brian never would have slugged you if you hadn't swindled him out of this island.
I paid for this island fair and square, Leslie, and I've the papers and the cancel check to prove it.
Yes, but we don't have the paper that you promised to sign in return for a quick annulment.
That was a misunderstanding, which I was perfectly willing to clear up until your fiancé came at me with his fists. I won't be bullied into anything.
I'm not so sure you didn't create the misunderstanding in the first place. I don't understand. Why are you so eager to stay married to me? Especially when you know how anxious I am to marry Brian.
Perhaps it's because the fire in those wild Irish eyes glows more brightly every time I see you. Got it?
Brian! What are you doing here?
Looking for you. Harriet told me you were out here.
My wife is perfectly welcome on this island, but it's a different story for you. And if you won't leave on your own, I'll see to it that you're forcibly evicted from the premises.
I hate that guy more every time I see him.
Yeah, but letting him see it isn't going to help us.
Yeah, well, maybe not, but I am certainly glad I hit him. Now, you mind telling me what the hell you're doing out here?
Well, I wanted to find out what's really going on.
All right, fine. Let's get out of here while we still can.
Well, don't be so dramatic.
I'm not. There is only one bridge to this island, and it's barely passable.
I mean, Duncan is removing that old footbridge?
That's right. He likes his privacy, and I say let him have it. So let's go. Come on.
But wait, Brian, this is just more proof that he doesn't want anybody to know what's going on here. I've spent this whole morning touring this island with his trusty solicitor, Hensley Taggart. And you wouldn't believe the things that I have seen. I have seen men carrying tombstones and coffins, and people have been working inside and outside of the castle. They've been busier than ants in an anthill.
Come on, let's get out of here. I don't want to be the next thing that crazy Scotsman blows up. Come on.
I'm afraid that's all that's left of the bridge. I'll have one of my men take you back to the mainland in a rowboat.
You'll be hearing from Tom Hughes very soon about your divorce.
And what happens to the plan if Shannon does manage to get a divorce?
Oh, Hensley, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Or else we'll just blow it up, like the one that just went up in smoke.
Grandma! Hey, Grandma!
Oh, am I glad to see you.
Hello, boys. I want to hear all about your trip to Houston.
Oh, it was very exciting, but it's good to be home. Have you heard anything from Mom and Dad?
Yes, and they seem to be enjoying their peace and quiet after Kim's ordeal.
Oh, I'm glad. Where's Grandpa?
He's in the living room talking to Margot.
Margot?
Yeah.
Oh, Margot! Hi! Welcome back!
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Well, I told you, Dad, I'd stop by and see you. How you doing?
Oh, great, great. Just let me go wash up and I'll tell you all about it, okay? Oh, follow me.
Alrighty.
I'll help you unpack here.
Thanks, Grandma.
I guess I beat a pretty hasty retreat this morning.
Yeah. What was that all about?
Well, I heard you talking in your sleep.
Oh.
Something about wanting to spend time with Hal.
So that's where that question came from.
I've never felt more jealous in my life. It's a real lousy feeling.
Yeah.
Especially when I have no right to feel that way.
Tom.
I want to say something about all this stuff that's been going on. You've been telling me a lot lately that you don't trust me. And that you don't know if you ever will be able to again. And that's been pretty hard for me to swallow. But I'm going to because I can't keep fighting a battle that I have no chance of winning.
Tom, I told you that I didn't think I'd be able to trust you again, not to hurt you. Please, it's because it's honestly what I believe.
And I'm not going to try and justify anymore what happened in New York between me and Barbara, because there's no way to justify it. But I think it's a pretty high price to pay to lose you and everything that we had together for one stupid mistake. So I have one more thing to say before we consider this case closed.
Okay.
I love you more than anything in this world. And I want nothing more in this world than to be your husband and the father of your children. But I can't do it alone. So it's up to you.
Medical news from Nuprin.
Moments ago, a medical study reported the best news for tough headaches in over 10 years. Beyond regular strength aspirin, beyond extra strength Tylenol, there's a higher level of pain-relieving strength, Nuprin strength. 2 little Nuprin are stronger than extra strength Tylenol, so Nuprin stops headaches better. And remember, Nuprin is gentler to your stomach than aspirin. For strength beyond extra strength Tylenol, Nuprin strength.
Gerber Baby Foods is about to reveal its complete recipe for strained applesauce. Tree-ripened apples. Water. Vitamin C. Now, wasn't that simple? All Gerber Baby Foods are perfectly prepared for your baby's nutritional needs without added salt, artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Those are the facts. Pure and simple. Gerber.
New Q-Tex, high-tech sealers. New Q-Tex, high-tech shine. Make Q-Tex, perfect color for nails, last a long, long time.
Vaseline, petroleum jelly. A super skin smoother, gentle makeup remover. A diaper rash preventer, dry line quencher. Smooths away the sun, soothes chafing on the run. Vaseline works so many ways.
Play the M&M's Chocolate Candy's Instant Winner Game. Just open a specially marked pack of M&M's, and you could be the winner of a brand new red Corvette instantly. Over 1 million prizes are being given away. Fantastic twin sprint bikes. Sony Walkman radios are popping up everywhere. Win one of 4 fabulous trips to Walt Disney World and thousands of Burger King cheeseburgers and fries. Be a winner instantly. With M&M's, the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
No, Ellen, I tried Betsy Rotel sent there. Just ask her to give me a call when she gets in, will you? Oh, I'm at the Snyder's now. I'm going to be back at the office. I'll be back here by around 6. No, nothing to worry about. It's just a business I have to talk to her about. Mm-hmm.
I hope that you and Craig are wrong about Tad Channing still trying to make trouble for Betsy and Steve.
I know, me too, but I know how vindictive Tad is. I also know that Lucinda Walsh is doing everything that she can to encourage him.
All right. Okay, well, you give Danny a big hug for me, okay? All right, bye-bye. Well...
Stay, have a little lunch with us?
Oh, no, I really can't. I got a lot of clients at the office, so I got to get back, and then I'm going to try to get back here for Meg's party,
Good,
okay?
good. See you in a bit.
Okay.
What about your mom? Would you like to invite her to the party?
That's a good idea. She's not working at the hospital. She's not staying tonight, so I will. Listen, thanks for your help in tracking down the mysterious Channing for me, huh?
Yeah, I just wish I could find her, you know.
Well, maybe Betsy will get back with Emily, and there'll be nothing more to worry about. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, Craig. See you in a little bit.
Okay.
Come on, honey. Come on. Let's go. Take your hat off. Just a minute. Just a minute. Here. Dear Lord, thank you for all this lovely, fresh, wonderful food we have here before us. And thank you for my beautiful children that I'm sharing it with. And thank you for my safe trip home. Amen. I missed you so much.
I missed you. I'm so hungry.
So, why don't you tell us about Kansas?
Oh, so modern. There's machines for everything. Everything. Here you go.
Well, I think it just makes everything cold and impersonal. I like it the way we have it here.
I think they'd call us old-fashioned. I love milking with my 2 hands, and I wouldn't give up the feel and the smell of the earth for all the machines in the world.
Neither would I.
So, how's Uncle Henry doing?
Well, the doctors are very hopeful now that he's stabilized a bit.
Well, that must make Aunt Elizabeth very happy.
Yes, yes, it does. She sends her love.
Oh.
Any other family news?
No. Oh. The subject of your running away did come up while I was there one night while we were having supper. And Elizabeth was telling Josh that she got a bill from the family doctor for a visit you had paid him. Either? Were you ill when you left?
Oh, I better get that. It was so long ago, I don't remember that. Hello?
Miss Snyder, your dear little sister Meg dropped by to invite us all over here to her little graduation party.
Oh, I'm sorry that she bothered you. I told her that you were busy this evening.
Well, considering that she's arranged the time to accommodate us, I think it would be nice if we dropped by.
Well, I know Meg will be delighted.
See you at 6.
Yes, and give Lily my love.
Honey. I hope that you, Antonio, will come with us to the Snyder farm for this party.
No, I don't think it's a good idea. I know that Craig's going to be there, and I don't...
Darling, we're just going to pop in, pop out. Anyway, it's best you face this head on. See Craig. Let your husband see that his jealousy is unwarranted.
Lucinda, here's the report you wanted on the oil project. I think the profit margin should be very healthy if we can pump at full capacity for, say, 2 years.
Okay, good. Now, I'm hoping that you and Sierra will join me and Lily at a little party at the Snyder farm before our big party tonight. Sierra is concerned because she feels that Craig will be there, and that might upset you.
If it doesn't bother Sierra, it won't bother me.
Good. Then that's settled. Lily will be home any minute. We will have lunch outside. I'm now going to speak to Matthew. Let's get going.
Sierra, hope we have a chance to have a very nice evening tonight. It's a special occasion. Let's try not to let anything spoil it, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, Lily. Hi. Meg, hi. Well, as it turns out, we are going to be able to make it to your party.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for inviting us.
Sure.
So we'll see.
All right. See you tonight.
See you tonight. Bye-bye.
I'm glad I ran into you at the stables because I wanted to invite you in person.
Well, thanks, Meg. Can't believe you and Dusty are graduating high school, and I still have one more year left.
Dusty still sweating out exams?
Yeah, he had one this morning. Should be finished by now, as a matter of fact.
Is he coming over here afterwards?
No, he's not, but I will call him. I'll call him and invite him to your party.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I really should be going, but I can't wait for tonight.
Since you're here, you want to stay for lunch?
Oh, no thanks. I've really got too much to do. Bye-bye.
Thanks again for the lunch, Frank.
Well, it certainly wasn't as special as that Italian dinner you cooked for me.
What, are you kidding me? I love peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
I just wish I didn't have to get back to Band-Aid Factory so soon.
Hey, wait. I don't want you to go until I tell you my big decision.
What?
Well, I'm changing my major from liberal arts.
Wait a minute. This isn't because I gave you all that trouble about not being goal-oriented.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's something that happened in Houston.
What?
Well, I spent a lot of time at the clinic that I'm funding with the money that Doug left me. And watching the doctors for disturbed children really, I don't know, it really touched something inside me, something that I didn't know was there.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I decided to be a doctor.
Yeah? Well, so I've decided to major in psychology, specialize in child psych.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really great.
I am really excited about it. It's just, you should have seen some of these kids open up and respond. A lot of them have been abused the way that Doug had. And they're so desperate for love. But now they have a chance to get it, you know?
Oh, man, you have been through so much, you know that? You know, most people would either have tried to forget this or repress it, but you took a negative experience and you changed it into a positive one.
Thank
and that
you.
takes guts. You're welcome.
Hey, what are you doing tonight? Are you free?
I don't know why.
Oh, I was wondering if you'd like to go with me to a party at Diana's.
Well, in that case, I'll make sure I'm free.
Good. Why don't you meet me here at 8, okay?
Okay. I'll do that. It's good to see you back.
Thanks.
You take care.
Yeah, you too.
Hey. Hi.
Are you leaving?
Oh, yes, honey. I'm wiped out. I was up all night, and I'm just going to go back to Mama's and conk out.
Well, thanks for stopping by. You know, I was kind of hoping that things might have changed with you and Tom while I was away.
Yeah, I hope so, too, but I think it's time that we all stop hoping.
Bye. Hey, Marco. Are you all right? Why don't you...
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Margaret,
I'm
sit down,
fine.
please.
I'm fine. It's an excuse to put my arm around you. Goodbye. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Look at this. Thousands of possessions. Hi. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, Fred. Tom's secretary said that he could be biology.
Yeah, he's inside. Oh, you have company.
Sorry to bother you, but we just came from a rather difficult run-in with McKechnie. We want to move fast on this divorce. We'll fly to the Dominican Republic, we'll fly to Mexico, we'll fly anywhere. I know, Brian. Just so it works.
It may not be that simple. A foreign divorce may not hold up in court if he decides to contest it.
Tom, I will take my chances.
Shannon's right. I mean, anything is better than sitting around doing nothing while that guy is blowing up bridges. Come on, Tom.
All right. Okay. Meet me in my office in an hour, and we'll talk about your options.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Bye, friends. Bye-bye.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, everybody's got problems, huh?
Oh. This isn't a problem. I don't know if Grandma told you, but I'm going to be staying here with you until Dad and Kim come back from their vacation.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Margot. She had a disease spell while she was out here.
Just here?
Yeah.
It's not the first one she's had. I'm gonna go see if I can find her. Lila's, make sure she's all right.
Hitting home runs is the fun part of my job. Catching is the tough part, the sweaty part. But you won't catch me showering with deodorant soap. I made a break from all that. A clean break with Ivory. Look, that's basic, natural, honest soap. It's not like soaps that cover you with smelly perfumes or deodorants. What's that got to do with clean? Ivory's clean is an honest clean. You can smell it, you can feel it.
Make a clean break, because you just can't beat Ivory's Honest Clean.
Even when you got a special date.
Where have you been? I was worried.
Long day.
Oh, you're home.
Careful, hon. This shirt's got the dirt and smell of 3 states on it.
Care. Who cares? Oh, what a smell. Right, Buster? These clothes are really grungy. What is that? Ugh, nasty. The shirt's got more than a lot of miles on it. Come on, Tide.
Tide won't quit on tough dirt or the smell of hard work that comes with it. Put Tide to work on dirt, no problem, and heavy-duty odor's gone. Tide keeps going till you know your clothes are clean.
Got a clean shirt?
This shirt's so clean. I'm not gonna let you out of my sight.
On tough dirt and odor, Tide won't quit till your clothes come clean.
No more excuses for spots.
Spot. The kids probably unloaded the dishwasher.
I think she borrowed them.
Louise.
I air-dried these dishes.
No more excuses for spots with new improved Cascade. Under tough conditions like air drying, other leading brands can leave spots. Cascade's advanced sheeting action leaves dishes virtually spotless. Let's start over with Cascade.
Beautiful.
Everything looks wonderful.
Even when you air dry, there's no excuse for spots with new improved Cascade.
Look, I just don't understand why you don't tell Mama that you were pregnant and be done with it.
I just wish it were that simple, that's all.
I know if you told her that she would understand.
I will, Seth. I'm going to tell her, but I just don't want to tell her now, all right? I don't want to tell her now.
But I just hate to see you carrying around all this guilt and this shame for one mistake that you made when you were just a kid.
But that one mistake, it led to a lot of other mistakes.
Like what?
Like Ted Channing. Just forget about it, Seth. Look, I'm going to be paying for it for the rest of my life.
You are not the first girl who found herself pregnant as a teenager, and you're not going to be the last.
Oh. I'm related to the guy who got me pregnant, Seth. Oh.
What?
It's Cousin Josh. So, you know, when you see the baby didn't come out of love, came out of incest. And, you know, I'm going to be living with that guilt and shame for the rest of my life.
Oh, I'm glad you're glad. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing what I'm doing for you, baby, and I don't mind anyway. Actually, it'll be short but amusing.
Can't wait for Ivy to see me in that dress for Tonio and Sierra's party.
Okay, my darling, we're ready to have lunch on the terrace. Tonio and Sierra.
Okay, 5 minutes, all right? I have to call Dusty first.
All right, sweetheart.
Okay? Yeah. Be out in a minute.
Oh. Oh, hello. Yes. Yes, it's me. I just had an idea. Yeah, it's another publicity angle. Do you think that you could get one of your photographers out to the Snyder farm this afternoon around 6:30? Splendid. Well, I just thought it would be nice to have someone get a picture of me and my daughters in our finery, paying a call on people less fortunate than we.
The exam was brutal, Lily. No, there's no way I could have passed it. I know that John's gonna kill me or I'm gonna be ground. Forget it, I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, Meg's graduation party does sound like it'd be a lot of fun.
Are you sure you still want to go after what we discussed? No, I just figured that you would be uncomfortable with. Okay, fine. No, Lily, you don't have any reason to be jealous. Okay. I'll pick you up about 5:30. Me too. Bye.
Fiona told me you were here. I hope you don't mind I came to your room.
Oh, so glad you're here. I almost gave up.
Well, I'm sorry. I was in the shower.
Listen, I'm a little worried about Margot.
What happened?
Well, Franny said she had a dizzy spell over at the house. And,
What?
yeah, I just figured she'd come by over here, you know?
Well, I didn't hear her come in.
Well, the car's out in front.
Maybe she came in the back way. Margot?
Margot, sweetie, you all right? Hey.
Here's Lipton tea lover Don Meredith and weatherman Willard Scott.
How's it going, Willard? Well, it's going to be hot and sunny here all day. Sunny enough for Lipton Sun Tea? You bet. Hey, that Lipton Sun Tea looks tasty. It's the tastiest tea I know. That old sun brings out all the flavor in Lipton's delicious blend. It's easy. Just take Lipton's tea bag, cold water, then for 3 or 4 hours, all you add is sun, which I personally guarantee.
I get headaches. You too?
So discover what millions worldwide depend on. Aspirin-free Panadol. Nothing you can buy
is proven more effective, and it's easy on your stomach.
Aspirin-free Panadol, what the world takes for pain.
I used to be scared of the dark because of roaches. Then I got the Decon Indoor Fogger. It solved that problem fast. You just set it off and leave. Kills bugs automatically.
The Decon Indoor Fogger finds bugs and kills them forever. Decon.
I like running things. That's why I fight so hard to keep Falcon Crest.
Angela Channing thinks she can run anything and anybody.
Of course, you can't control people the way you control a business. People require an extra effort.
She'll try any means, fair or foul.
Still, I don't always get my way.
Funny thing is, this wine country wouldn't be the same without her.
I'll have power over Richard someday. Ooh, I like the sound of that.
She's brilliant.
And tough, and that's what it's all about.
I'll win someday. Isn't that what it's all about?
No.
Stay tuned for Capital, next on most of these CBS stations. Men's Fashions by Aquascape.